Good morning, everybody. April here, your Connections Coordinator. I'm so glad to see you again this Sunday morning. Glad to see you tuning in on Facebook or on YouTube or on Vimeo. Our Boxcast service switched over to Vimeo this week, so try tuning in there if you haven't tried that before. A couple of announcements before we get started this morning. First up, we're so excited to announce that we'll start in-person worship services again on July the 5th. So we'll do one service at 10 o'clock on the 5th and the 12th. And then on the 19th of July, we will switch to two services. Moving forward, we are going to flip the services, which may seem a little strange to you, but the majority of our medically vulnerable population typically attends our traditional service. And so in the interest of letting them worship when the sanctuary is safest, we are going to do the traditional service at 8:30 in the morning for a while, and the modern or contemporary service at 11 o'clock starting July 19th. But we need you to do something so that we can help prepare for you all to begin coming in phases back to the sanctuary. There is a form on our website. If you'll go to the reopening page, there's a form called 5 Questions on there, and we'd ask you to fill that out so that we know who is expecting to come on those first couple of Sundays, because we can only have about 14 families in the sanctuary for each service. So we want to make sure we have room for everybody and can plan accordingly. So please go on. We'll post the link during the service today. Fill that form out and let us know when you think you'll be back. We're excited to see you all. Also, Vacation Bible School is coming up. We've talked a little bit about it, but I wanted to clarify a few questions that some of you may have had. Okay. Vacation Bible School is set for July 20th. We will pass out all the materials to all the families that are participating ahead of time. And once July 20th gets here, you can do Vacation Bible School whenever you want. If you want to do the 3 days of material that we provided in one day, you can do that, or over 3 days, or if the week of the 20th doesn't work because your family's on vacation, you can do it the week after, or whatever the case may be. We just hope that you'll sign up for that on our VBS page. Families, you can either just do your kiddos at home, or you can invite maybe some of your kids' best friends over for, a small group VBS experience in your backyard or in your living room. Or if you want to have kids from the community over, you can do that as well. So there are 2 places on that form to fill out. If you just want your kids to participate at someone else's house, you can do that. Or if you're going to have kids at your own house, let us know that as well. So I hope that you all enjoy worship today. It's going to be a great day together. Y'all take care.
All righty, thank you so much, April. And I know we have Our Daily Bread food pantry update this morning from Richard, and we're doing it live here in the sanctuary. So take it away, Richard.
Good morning, everyone. Today's update, I want to feature the North Texas Food Bank. They have been a great partner of ours for the last 8 years. In fact, I've determined that they have delivered to the pantry well over 400,000 pounds of food in the last 8 years, which has helped us tremendously. And the reason I want to feature them is because today in the Dallas Morning News, there is a feature article about the food bank. And about the challenges they've had during this pandemic, and how they've addressed them, and how they've helped people in their service area to come through the pandemic with plenty of food to eat. They service 13 counties. And so it's a challenge for them to do that, plus have enough food for their mobile pantry. They called in the National Guard for the last almost 2 months to help them with their distributions, and evidently it's been a tremendous success because they've been able to handle all the challenges that come their way. The CEO, Trish Cunningham, who I've met, is a very dynamic person who really wants to see the food deserts and the food insecurity in the North Texas area reduced. Her goal is for it to be 0. And so they're making great strides to do that, but they've had to overcome all kinds of challenges today with the pandemic. And I want to give a big thank you to them for their assistance in helping us to do the same here in Royse City. If you have an opportunity, please read the article in the morning news today. If you don't subscribe, go to their website and read it there. If that's not a choice for anybody, I have several copies. I'll be glad to let you have a copy to read it because it's a very worthwhile article. It'll help you understand how the North Texas Food Bank operates and how they handle challenges such as this. So again, a big thank you to them, and everyone have a great day of worship and happy Father's Day.
Thank you so much, Richard. You know, we are just so blessed by how you continue to help support just the work and ministry of Royse City First United Methodist Church, and also the work that we do through our Daily Bread Food Pantry and also through our Crooked House program to help those who just need a little extra help and support during this time. Just a reminder, if you would like to give to the church to help us continue the work and ministry of the church, you can just go to our website, fumcroycity.life, and there is a little button on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen that says Give, and you can click there, and it'll move you through the giving flow to make donations here at the church. I wanted just to real quickly back up and talk a little bit of something that April was talking about. Yes, if you heard her right. We are planning on starting to open up back for worship on July the 5th. But this is what we need you to do. If you go to our website, fumcroycity.life, the first picture there is about all of the stuff we're doing COVID-19. The second one is a card all about reopening. And there is a quick 5-question survey that we need you to fill out. And as of right now, most of the people who have filled it out have said that they're not ready to come back to worship yet until September or beyond. So we need to know if you are ready to come back to worship and what services you'll be ready to come back. As April said, starting on July 5th and the 12th, we'll still just have one service at 10 o'clock here in the sanctuary, but we'd love to have some people to come and worship with us, about maybe 10 to max 14 families to spread out throughout all of the sanctuary. And then starting on July the 19th, I had to look at Lori. Lori knows dates better than I do. July the 19th is we're going to start back with 2 worship services. So on the survey, it has, put your name because we need to know who's coming. If you're ready to come to worship on July the 5th, or if you're ready to come back on July the 19th, either at 8:30, which will be our traditional service at that time, or 11 o'clock, which will be our contemporary service at that time. Or if you're not comfortable yet, we have a string of questions saying, when are you comfortable coming back to worship? August, September, late fall, even 2021. So this helps us in order to plan moving forward. So as much as we would love just to have everybody to come and just flood the church when we start worship on July the 5th, we need to know if you are planning on coming and attending with us so that we can arrange and make sure that we have an awesome welcoming experience for you as you come and worship with us in the near future. Of course, we'll also still be doing our live stream worships on at 10 o'clock, and then we'll be doing the live stream worships for the 8:30 service and 11 o'clock services when we start that up. Wanting to start back up worship is something that I've been really wanting to do and been wanting to do it sooner than later, but I also want to make sure that we do it in a safe and responsible way. So please help us make sure that what we're doing is safe and responsible, and let us know when you will be able to join us for worship. So I will go ahead and stop talking there, and we'll let the announcements roll just a little bit more, and we'll get started with worship here soon. Great to have you here again with us this morning, and we'll see you for worship here in about 3 minutes.